You ever just be so down to nothing? Like, literally, like, down to nothing. But you still can't quit. Like, you still can't quit. You can't give up. And, like, 99% of the reason you can't quit isn't even because of you, it's because of your responsibilities. That's how I feel right now. Like, I just have this strong belief in myself that my life is more than what it is right now. And I just have this strong belief that I am somebody and I have a story to tell. I believe that my experiences and my story will help another woman. For that, I can't quit. And I can't quit because I'm a mom. I have this little baby. I mean, as much as I really do like include my older son, and I always talk about how, I'm fighting for him too. I mean, in reality, he's grown. And I was thinking about this last night, like, he's grown and he's moving on with his life. But the one that I really have to fight for is the little one, the baby. That's who I have to be strong for, and that's who I have to build myself back up for. Both my kids, I believe, like, but my oldest in a different way. But definitely the baby. Like, I have to raise him. I actually have to raise him. My oldest is different. Like, I have to figure out what motherhood looks like for him. But I know for the baby, like, I have to be strong and I have to get myself back together for him. And it is the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do. And it's not that I didn't face like major challenges in my life, because I have. My entire existence is a challenge. Like, I've always been fighting. I've been fighting since a little girl. But this time is just so different. It's so different. It's so much more harder. The lesson hurts so much more. And I got knocked down farther than I ever have in my life. But I still have this belief in me. And that's why I keep fighting. I just have this belief in what my life is supposed to be. Once I just figure it out. Like, once and I think I'm there. This one here, I learned a huge lesson. I just went my whole life seeing the good in people and never really paying attention to my personal needs and how I was really feeling, what I was really going through. I just kept going, kept moving, and focused so much on other people. And that's what made me happy. That's what made me feel fulfilled. And I just forgot about me. But this time, this lesson is forcing me to focus on me. And that's what I need. That's who I need to be to build myself back up. Is I need to only be worried about me and nobody else. But I've been crying so much lately and just been feeling, I don't know, like, I don't want to say down, but I've just been feeling heavy. Just like really, really heavy. This is hard, like, for anybody. Like, when you have to come up, when you have to build yourself back up, it's a hard thing to do. That's why a lot of people don't do it. And believe it or not, I'm not on drugs. I smoked cigarettes for probably 25 years, and I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. It's been almost a year. I drank some beer last week, but that I don't even know why. I was just, and I wanted to drink, and I drank every day. I had a beer every day, and I just felt like I wanted to have a drink. But I'm not on drugs. Like, I'm not on drugs. I don't have any bad, addictions, any habits or anything. I'm in reality, like, all the time. And I mean, that takes strength all by itself. A lot of people just cannot do that. A lot of people, like, I grew up around people, my mom and my dad, for example, who just could not be in reality. Like, it just hurts too bad. But I've been facing reality for a long time. I'm not a drug addict. Never, I've dealt with bouts of that when my mom was dying and stuff like that, and I could talk about that at a different time. So, I've had a drug problem before, alcoholic problem before, like years ago. But now in my life, and when I'm facing the hardest, times by myself, I'm in reality. I'm facing it every day. And that is hard. That is so hard. But I do this for my kids, both of them. And I do this, like, I fight sanity, or I fight insanity, however you want to see that. I fight it. I fight it to stay in reality for the belief that I have in myself. Because I do believe that my story will save another woman. Like, I believe that. And I believe that I just have to get myself to the point where I'm that bitch. And I can tell my story in a way that can save someone else. I believe that. So I get on this camera, and I talk, and I don't know who's listening. But it doesn't matter. Because for me, it does something for me. It helps me. It motivates me. And I like feeling like some other woman is listening, and I'm relating to some other woman out there, and some other woman is listening to my struggles and seeing my strengths and believing in herself too. For a long time, I wanted to wait until the perfect time in my life, and just perfect. But there is no perfect. There is only now. So that's why I get on this camera. And even though I program myself to believe that you gotta be perfect, I still get on this camera in my imperfect state. And I tell my story. I talk about my struggles, I talk about my strengths, I talk about what I'm going through, and talking about that relationship, so-called relationship, like, I'm healing through that, healing through these conversations. And I just hope that, my story can touch someone, and it can make a difference in somebody else's life. It's not easy to expose your mess. But I feel like the mess is the story. My mess is the story, and I can't hide from it. My journey is the strength that other women will use for themselves. I believe that. So with that said, it's the start of a new week. It's Monday, the 27th, April 27th. And I gotta start applying for some jobs, which I already did start applying last week, but officially this is my week to start applying. But I'm already ahead of myself because I was applying last week, so yeah. Drop a heart if you're listening. Yeah. I hope everybody has a good day.